Okay, so we've got to record this. We've been kicked off the YouTube. And maybe for privacy policies running the Gran Turismo commercial, but saw the grid there. We'll upload this later on. You should be seeing this pretty soon. So it's race 3. Alright boys, greeting up David Baker, the number 1 in P9. Harrison Tebb back out in front. Let's try it again. And they're off. Who's going to make it into the hole shot? Turn 1, they're all spread out. Let's hope they stay on track. He's just joined us. We're in lap 1, race 4. Much better start from the boys. Harrison Tebb out in front, Matt Collins. Much better racing from these boys. It's Harrison Tebb out in front, Matt Collins. Right behind him, Matthew Pritchard having a better race. Fastest lap of the race so far, 22.47, goes to the series sponsor. Looks like Jeff Wynn and Luke Tolho's coming together. Oh, Troy Czeslowski just getting through on that one. We'll see if we can bring you a replay of that one. Oh, so 2 guys on the outside come down and block them out. Unfortunately, that's it for those boys as we go back live. Matt Collins out in front, Eric Chandra behind him, David Baker having another great race. Lap 6, and it's David Baker with the fastest lap with 22.379, trying to chase his boys down from P3. He's had solid results all night so far. He's had a third. Second race was P6 and a third in P3. But Matt Collins strong out front now. He'll be hard to catch from that position, taking the fastest lap of the race again, only on lap 7. There's David Baker, Matthew Pritchard dropping off a little bit there now. Not too sure if he's carrying any damage there. Craig Broadbent, looks like he's right on the back of Pritchard, trying to chase him down. Oh, Broadbent just tasting the white paint on the wall there. Or that might have been Harrison Tebb behind. Yes, it was. Tebb in P7 now, Matthew Parry, a New Zealand driver's not having the best of nights in P8. The sprint car scene very strong in New Zealand, not so much in Australia for some reason. So it's good to have him along racing with us. Jeff Wynn in P9 rolling through pit lane there. Luke Tolhurst also in pit lane, and he's on the wrong side of the fence, so he's out of the race. Unfortunately, we'll go back up front, Matthew Collins. David Baker up into P2 now. That means Pritchard's into 3. We must have had some incident. Oh, and a penalty gun, Eric Chantry's clipped the wall or something. I had an accident, but he's down in pit lane. Wojciechowski in P5 now, just staying out of the trouble, letting everyone else have a shocker of a night while he just collects the points. Matthew Parry trying to... Oh, he's about to come under fire from the leaders. Oh, he's taken the inside. Just clipped the inside wall there. Now he can't reverse. He's great way to make sure that the track's clear. David Baker with a flying middle sector there, may take the fastest lap of the race. Currently in P2, his best position for the night, and there it is, David Baker with a 22.249. Got some traffic up front, but that's the leader, Matt Collins. Can he put any distance on there? The gap is 0.7, 5 laps to go. If anyone's carrying a little bit of damage, then that's going to cost their lap time. That means Matthew Pritchard, series sponsor, currently in P3. Much better race for him this evening. And Craig Broadbent doing all he can to chase that down as well. Only a couple of seconds. Baker taking another fastest lap of the race now with a 22.4. Get on board David Baker because I love this view so much. This is on board with David Baker, and you can see Matt Collins in his windscreen. Or lack of windscreen, but you know what I mean. This is how David Baker gets it done. Full lap, just clipping the inside on each corner and then drifting out wide, ready to take the wide angle into turn one, hugging that inside armco as much as you can, then let it slingshot out to the wall as hard as you can. Still the fastest lap of the race so far for David Baker, but with only a couple laps to go. It's Matt Collins out in front. David Baker P2, Matthew Pritchard in 3. Where's Craig Broadbent? Has he made any gains on Pritchard? Not so much at the moment. Troy Jaslowski in the top 5, one of his best results so far. And lap 20, here he comes for the checkered flag. And that's it for Matt Collins taking the check for David Baker. Not too sure if Matt Collins had a penalty there. He didn't serve, but it looked like Baker finished in P1. Matthew Pritchard second, Craig Broadbent third. Collins coming home in 4 ahead of Troy Jaslowski. No, he's dropping through the field there. Not sure what happened there. Maybe I don't think it was a jump start at all. We'll have to study that after the race, so we'll get back to you. Harrison Tebb in the pits now, so too Jeff Wynn, Tolhurst and Flacky. So race results for race 4. It's Matt Collins, David Baker, Pritchard, your top 3. Then it's Craig Broadbent. Couldn't get Pritchard in the end there. Finishes ahead of Troy Jaslowski. Then Matt Parry, Eric Chantra, Harrison Tebb, Jeff Wynn, Luke Tolhurst, your top 10. And then it was Scott Flack finishing in P11. Okay, 5th and final race coming up for you guys. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Entertainment Park has so much to it.
And we are proud to announce that we have joined forces with this incredible place. They've got simulation cars.
You can choose your own car like a Formula One.
Or V8 supercars, and you can choose your own track. I love the mountain. I'm king of the mountain. Not Mount Jewett, Mount Panorama.
Plus, there's an incredible go-kart track. No fumes, no smell.
And it's got a booster button too.
These booster buttons, unlike a video game, they're real. I'll catch you. Beat your fastest lap. Challenge your friends.
Have a feed at the cafe with an unbelievable menu. What? Dessert, coffee, and of course, a fully licensed bar.
10-pin bowling, video games, skills testers, laughs, play area, chill out areas and lounges, DJs and fun music.
It's safe, friendly, and plenty of parking. But some people drive to the city for that.
That's stupid.
Book now at entertainmentpark.com.au. Not just for kids.
Nothing like the mountain, the speed, the history, and most importantly, the sound. It's part of the Bathurst 1000, and now it's part of your whiskey too. Aged to perfection with the sweet sounds of a roaring V8 pumping through each O barrel. Like a perfect lap of the mountain, each sip will leave you wanting more. For the second year, Ned Australian Whiskey brings you the 2022 limited edition Sounds of Bathurst Whiskey. And this year, Ned have taken it up a gear. The boldest drink for the greatest race in Australia.
Okay, welcome back. Race 5, last race of the night so far. And we'll bring you the starting grid. A reduced grid this time. You guys have got to go to bed early. Get up early for the next day. Scott Black starting on pole. Luke Tolhurst, P2. Jeff Wynn, 3. Eric Chandra in 4. Next will be Matt Parry from New Zealand. Troy Jaslowski in 6. 7 will be Craig Broadbent. Matthew Pritchard in 8. Matthew Collins missing from the group, so it'll be David Baker starting in P9. As always, gonna heat up pretty quickly, so we'll show the grid as they roll off for the final race of the night. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're actually recording this and we'll upload it after the stream is finished because it's been cut due to privacy policies. So I do apologise about that, probably because of the Gran Turismo commercial that I ran for you guys, trying to promote the movie, but no, come undone. Thanks to YouTube, well done. All right, so Flack and Tolhurst on the front row, bringing it round. Go up, go up. All right, so that's the start of the race. Keep going, Luke. All right, so sorry about that. Just had to do some admin. As we're on track now, Luke Tolhurst in P2, Scott Flack getting the whole shot. And it's Linus Stern all the way back. Jeff Wynn in 3 there, just ahead of Eric Chandler from Indonesia. They can see the driving line. On board with Eric Chandler chasing down. You can see how much dirt these boys have to put up with on the dry track, it looks like. Currently in P4, just trying to get a good, nice, smooth line to get up close behind Jeff Wynn, but we saw in race 3 he held the lead quite nicely until the last lap, unfortunately. If we look back behind, this is how much dirt he's flicking up to the cars behind. We're at Illinois State Fairground, also called the Springfield Mile. Track is 1.6k long. And we're doing it in the dirt for Dirtworks Designs, DWD. Make sure you follow the link down in the description. Download and be part of their Discord channel. I'll provide that later on after the stream, so you guys can be part of the community if you love your sprint cars. But it's still Scott Flack out in front with Tolhurst. A distant second there, Scott with the fastest lap of the race so far at 22.343. There's Luke with a lot of work to do. He's got Jeff Wynn right behind him. That's the field all jostling for a good line there. Jeff Wynn trying to close in through the corners. Tolhurst, we're on board now as fastest lap of the race. That's a 22.319. Very good lap from him. Really coming good towards the end of the race night here at Entertainment Park. Oh, now it's Jeff Wynn just clipping the inside. It's cost him a bit of time. Now we're on the back of Jeff Wynn's car, watching the competition close in on him. As he made that mistake, that means the rest of the field just got closer and closer. Oh, David Baker just crashing there. Just come on board to see what happened. It's like coming together with Troy Zyslowski. Baker trying to go up on the inside. It wasn't going to work. That gate was well and truly shut. We go back out to the lead now. Scott Flack out in front. Tolhurst going nice and high, and a couple of guys are coming together. Looks like Jeff Wynn's trying to come up the inside now. And there he is. He's let Jeff Wynn through. That's Wynn moving up in a second spot now. Tolhurst back in a third. That means Craig Broadbent's right behind, and so too Matthew Parry, trying to get some more valuable points towards the end of the race. Scott Black still dominating the lead. The guy's starting to spread out, but it's like Craig Broadbent's starting to come up to the back of Tolhurst here. Just listen to that V8 engine. Single speed gearbox, full throttle, up to 265k an hour as they bank the turn. Oh, Matthew Pritchard falling back to the back of the pack and is DNF for the night. We can see Broadbent slightly gaining on Tolhurst. Tolhurst flipping that inside line. He's going to give, only 5 laps remaining, he's going to give Broadbent easy space there. He can't afford to slow down because Broadbent's just going to take that position. Thank you very much. The fight goes on with Scott Flack out in front, Jeff Wynn second. Oh, Tolhurst just clipped the inside line, scooting to the outside, and he's backhand in P4. Craig Broadbent, very patient there, has taken the position, inch by inch, just chipping away at the lead. Looks like Jeff Wynn's closing the lead on Scott Flack as well, so it's well under a second there. So the gap to the rest is spreading out as well, as we can see. Oh, Tolhurst and now Matthew Parry, the closest out on track. We're on lap 18 now of 20, only 2 laps to go. Black dominating pretty much the whole race from green to checkered. Looks like he's going to get it done. That's a white flag for the leader, bringing up the last lap of the race. It looks like Scott Flack, Jeff Wynn, Craig Broadbent, Tolhurst. Let's look through the trees and watch Scott Flack come through, take the checkered flag. And that completes tonight's racing. 5 wraps of the sprint cars, proving that it's definitely not easy job handling these cars. The boys got it towards the end, but it took a full night of racing to settle down. If you bought us on race 1, then you'll see what I mean. And if you're reading this, then make sure you catch the other replay of the live stream. We're actually recording at the moment. Our live stream was cut short through YouTube thanks to me running a commercial for Gran Turismo 7. I think I took the risk and it didn't pay off, so unfortunately we're going to have to do it in 2 parts. So this will be part 2 of 2. We'll bring up the results for you now. So results of race 5 is Scott Flack taking the lead. Congratulations. Jeff Wynn finishing second there. Craig Broadbent moving in on Luke Tolhurst to finish on the podium. Tolhurst finishing P4. Still a good result for him. Matthew Parry in the top 5. Eric Chandra all the way back in P6. David Baker all the way back in P7 too. Troy Jaslowski finishing 8. Pritchard in 9. And I think that is it for the results. I'll just check. Yes, that's the ladder. We only had 9 in the last race there. So I hope you enjoyed that one. And if you're watching this on a Wednesday night, make sure you tune in tomorrow night as we go to the V8. I say the V8 League. The schedule for the V8 League will be tomorrow night. No, that is not the screen I want to bring up. So we've got to rerun the Sydney Motorsport Park at night. So we'll be running that tomorrow night. So make sure you tune into that. And the next British Touring Car race will be on the 9th of August at Barbagallo, and that'll be a night race as well. So that'll be exciting for us. And for you as well. You always got the opportunity to join us. Just follow our Discord link invite in the description down below. Make sure you tune in for the next race. And I hope you enjoyed the sprint cars supplied by Dirtworks Design, DWD. Again, I'll be putting the link in the description. So make sure you go and follow those boys and be part of their community as well. Doing fantastic work. It's still a work in progress, but thanks to the community, they'll be building it even faster with the help of you. Okay, so that concludes tonight's racing. Thank you for joining, and we'll see you tomorrow night.